to Set the Record. I'm Malcolm Anthony, and all the way from Houston, Texas, we got Cody.
Yes, sir. From the 305 to the 713.
Yeah, on the map, man. So we got the great show for you today. Subscribe to the podcast wherever you are watching, listening, of course, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Give us 5 stars. We out here working for them. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Set the Record Pod. Like the Facebook page, Set the Record Podcast. Amazing show. Football, free agency. We got NBA ending towards the playoffs right now, just getting there, and it's tourney time, man. To say March Madness, man. So we're gonna touch all of that. First of all, I know you're excited, jumping off
we
the
here.
wheels
We ready.
to get ready to talk about these Dolphins, but we're gonna talk about the Jets. Okay, so
Okay, sure. We can do that first.
Look, the way I see it is Aaron Rodgers is going to the Jets, right?
That's what they all saying.
That's what we're hearing. We're both reading the same thing. The tea leaves, or maybe through the ayahuasca clouds, he is seeing the Jets come to fruition, and he's gave them a wish list, right? Is this like Santa Claus, like something like that? It's something you send up and you hope for the best, right?
Yeah, bro is being their general manager from a whole nother team right now. I think it'll be hilarious if he gives them this wish list, they get all of the people that he wants, and he still doesn't come. That'll be the funniest thing ever.
It would be the most Aaron Rodgers thing probably to do. But it really it's looking like he's going to the Jets. They pick up Alan Lazard today. OBJ had a great workout on Friday. I think we all saw a little footage of that. Plus, he's on the list. He's got Randall Cobb on the list, Mercedes Lewis on the list. And I'm not sure one of those things happens, but one of them has already happened. And Aaron Rodgers is really the final notch in the Jets bedpost.
They got his boy Lazard, that was his teammate over in Green Bay.
Yep. I think he's gonna get Bakhtiari. I already mentioned it. I tell you, he's gonna pull him over there too. Just watch, man. I'm telling you, I think it's gonna be a Jet. But so it's promising there. But you got a tough one in your division, man. Bills are there. The Patriots.
We got a tough schedule this upcoming year.
Bill Belichick is still the coach there, and they now actually have an offensive coordinator. So you guys have that to worry about, right? And as a Dolphins fan, come on, man, tell us what happened today. Come on, tell us,
bro. Listen, Jalen Ramsey is a Miami Dolphin. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here. We got potentially the best cornerback core in the league, bro. Jalen Ramsey and Xavier Howard. It's looking good, bro. Hey, and the Dolphins, that's not it, bro. We've been very active, all right?
This whole time, every day, it's a Dolphins news.
Yes, sir. We re-signed both of our running backs.
Yep.
Raheem Mostert, Jeff Wilson. I actually really liked them as a pair last season. Their combined average per carry is like 4.8 yards.
Yeah,
so that's good.
Like them both.
We got David Long as a middle linebacker. He's a very versatile linebacker. He can play coverage. He can rush. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. And we are amongst favorites to land Jordan Poyer.
Hey, well, I got. Look, I don't know about you, man, but Dolphins fans need to hear this. Okay, it's very important as you wear that number 10 jersey. You guys picked up Mike White.
Oh yeah.
Okay, look, man, he is a very competent back. He's a very competent backup. Seriously, he can throw the football. We saw him do it with the Jets. Look, they didn't have a good offensive line. So I think you guys need to shore up that a little bit more this offseason. Man, you guys, AFC Championship, man. You guys look like you're playing the Chiefs next year in the AFC Invitational.
Looks like it. Can't wait, bro. This is going to be an exciting season for sure.
No doubt. No, and in the offseason, the free agency's kicking off with a huge splash, so to speak, and the Dolphins are splashing the loudest, as the Dolphins should. And the Saints keeping Michael Thomas. You like that move with Derek Carr there? One more year,
Yeah, can't hurt them.
Got to throw somebody the ball out there. Yeah, because you never know what's going to happen, with their running back. So he's having some off the field stuff. So we'll see how that all plays out this season. So, but no, Andy Dalton, Panthers, right? What do you think of that as a security blanket for whoever they pick up number one?
Not a bad move, Panthers, they got to kind of redeem themselves a little bit, after overpaying for that number one pick. But, so not mad at anything they do,
Yeah, but the overpay to know that you're getting the guy you want.
It's right. Rather overpay for number one than number 2 or 3, where they might not be there anymore.
So the confusing thing to me is I've read they like all 3 guys, and
that's the thing. It's like and at that point just take number 3.
That's where I'm most confused on why they did it. But like I said, I guess you want who you want, and I respect that. And other teams who have got what they wanted a little bit as well. You mentioned the Cowboys did something. Did you like that move?
Hey man, after that move, I think it's their year.
You really think
No, I'm just making fun of the Cowboys.
Gilmore.
No, I'm just saying the thing that they say.
Okay, I was like, man,
no, I'm joking.
My mind melted. No. I said, Cody, the Houstonian, has been trapped into Dallas.
No, absolutely not. That's just me ragging on Cowboys fan. It's our year.
I'm saying, man, I thought I lost you.
It's a good move. It's Stephon Gilmore is a good move for them.
Yeah, okay.
I don't think it's their year. Okay. I think it's Miami's year, but
okay,
it's a good move.
But on the NFC side of things, Dallas, really, besides Jalen Hurts, who's the second best quarterback in the conference?
Besides Jalen Hurts? Oh, you got to remind me, what other teams are in their conference?
I mean, no, just not just in the division.
Oh, the conference.
With Dallas with the Giants, with Washington, but seriously, in the whole NFC. Who is behind Jalen directly, right? Stafford's injured, right?
That's true.
Who else? Goff? Dak?
I
mean,
guess.
But for real, but for real. So, but who is number 2 back there? So Dallas picking up this move, all they got to fix is Dak's interceptions. And I'm not a Dallas fan by any stretch of the imagination, but their deficiencies besides their delusion is mistakes, so we'll see what that plays out. I think it's a huge pickup for them, and I like it, for them. But whatever, we'll see. Do you like any other off-season moves so far? Eagles got somebody.
Eagles picked up somebody. I can't remember who it was. Waller went to the Giants. I know that the Raiders replaced Carr with Garoppolo for whatever reason.
Man,
there's a lot of confusing stuff going on.
That's not a good. They literally just moved even. They didn't make they made a parallel move.
It's like the same tier quarterback. It's not gonna make too much of a difference. And on top of that, they lost their tight end.
Yeah, and that's a huge one because that's Jimmy G's guy. Like that's a guy he goes to. He goes to running backs. He goes to tight ends. The guy, whoever's in the slot, that's who he's hitting. He never gets the ball out that far. So yeah, no, we'll see. We'll see how that all plays out, man. Great free agency start. Obviously, it's rolling in by the minute. So we'll see how that continues to roll.
Checking my phone every 2 minutes, man. Something could happen.
Hey, we'll pop it out, no doubt, man. So we got the NCAA tournament. March Madness is upon us. It is the 14th of March, in fact, and the tournament they laid out the bracket. It is officially set on Thursday with all the games ending Wednesday. Like with all the 11 seeds playing each other and the 16 seeds playing each other. So, the real bracket, 11:15 starts. The real tournament starts 11:15 on Thursday. So, man, who do you got? Who do you think Cody's gonna win it all, man? I know you.
You know where I'm going.
We got the little invitational last episode.
You know where I'm going.
I got a feeling, man.
I'm taking Houston all the way. All the way, man. You got a young squad there, man.
No doubt. Yeah,
Marcus Sasser, an electric scoring point guard. Jarris Walker, a projected NBA lottery pick on the squad. It's looking good, man. Jarris Walker is my favorite prospect purely because he went to Houston.
Purely because he went to Houston.
No, I like his game, though. I like his game. He's a good defender. I like the way he plays for his size. So
nobody bias. No, you're not being
no
biased
bias
at all,
whatsoever.
right?
No.
Okay.
Okay, but I did like look up his game, and I've watched him a few times, so I can back up what I say about him. He's legit.
No,
Whoever picks him up, they're gonna get a solid defender at the 4 spot.
No, I 100% agree with you. Look, and for me, I think it's a wrap. I think it's Alabama's to lose.
Alabama.
I think it's Alabama's to lose. And you say that in football, right? This is usually a conversation. We're talking NCAA football. We're talking, Alabama winning it all. But I'm talking basketball, and I think Alabama's got the best player in the tournament. I think Brandon Miller is dope.
Brandon Miller is legit.
I think he's going to be the number 1 pick. I think
he's number 2 pick. Wemby's going to go number 1. That's
Oh, Wemby number. Yeah, you're right.
But I agree with his thought going over.
But I don't know. We'll see, because this kid's got Wemby could break. So we'll see. I mean, look what happened to Chet. Look what's happening to KD as it gets all. I mean, I'm just saying, like, these thinner guys. Yeah. We'll see. I like his game, though.
And seriously. We saw Scoot Henderson. He shut down his G League season. Yep. He's seen his draft stocks dropping. He said, "I'm done."
100%. But yeah, I got Alabama, man. They get, like I said, they got a good squad. Brandon Miller's out there, undefeated at home, which I think is just awesome. 15-0 at home, which doesn't say nothing for a tournament atmosphere, but they did just beat the living mess out of A&M. To close it out. So I really like what they are doing and what they look like right now. So Alabama's the team I think is gonna come out the whole thing. So I'll fill out my bracket. I'll post it out.
Back to me too. And hey, if anybody in Houston, man, hey, y'all look out in that Final Four, bro. Y'all might see me there.
No doubt. Watch out for Cody.
Final Four in Houston.
Yeah, man. Shit. That's gonna be incredible, man. Incredible. So tournament happening. We got NBA news. Just to shout out a little bit of things going on here and there, right? So a couple teams kind of falling off, so to speak. Somebody's not look, everybody kind of saw this team as kind of probably gonna make it back. You know what I mean? A lot of people thought they was gonna make it. The Celtics, right? The Boston Celtics. Yeah. What do you think of them this month? Since the All-Star break, yeah. I mean, it ain't looked the prettiest, man. They're last 10, this month they're 5-5, and they have, like, some of these teams that they've lost to is teams that they're going to see in the playoffs. They've lost to the Knicks this one time. They beat the Celtics, so that's, not the Celtics. They beat the Sixers, so that's one. Yeah. Right.
They've lost to Houston last night, which that's always concerning.
But and the Cavs.
A loss to the Cavs. Lost to the Nets, where they were up big, and again, up big, gave up the lead, lost the game.
Just talked about that last week. Yep. Yeah,
it's looking rough, man. But I think they'll be okay. I think they're gonna get their stuff together right before the playoffs start. So I'm not too worried.
I have doubt, man. And I
still think they're hitting the conference
finals. Their defense is not right. In the conference, fine, sure, but their defense is not right. Something's not right. And I think. The way Embiid, like I said, the way that some of these guys are playing in the East, Giannis and Embiid, I think
they're gonna take advantage.
Expose that, yeah, exactly. We'll get to that topic here in just a minute. But yeah, the Celtics not looking good. 5-5 since the All-Star break. 3-4 in the month of April, the month of March, and as you said, losing to the 4, 5, and 6 seed.
But
that's not good.
On the bright side, for the Boston Celtics, aside from Houston, they have beat the teams that they're supposed to beat. So it's like the weaker teams, on the bottom end, at least they beat usually. Them. Yeah, but you don't like seeing them lose to teams you might be seeing in the second round in the conference finals, or maybe even the first round in the NBA. You never know, because they won't see the Knicks in the first round, because that's probably going to be a Knicks Cavs series. But teams around that realm, Again, in a 7-game series, so I trust Boston. I trust Tatum. Joe Mazzulla, he's new. No he's a first-year head coach, but I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. he's learned a lot under Ime Udoka anyway. You know, they have almost the same coaching style. Only thing is the defense. That's all it is.
Yeah, Brogdon is nice too. So, but
Brogdon
their defense is not, something's wrong. I've been saying it all season, and that's the thing that's not going to get him over the hump. But another team that's not performing to me as they should, and really injuries have hindered that as well. The Mavs 3-game losing streak. Right, 2 of those to the Grizz without Ja, right, and we know how that team can play without Ja, right?
Oh yeah, they get like a +10 boost to every category, man. Without Ja, it's crazy.
How does that happen? But no, so yeah, and so the Mavs not looking good without Luka and Kyrie, and the Grizz somehow looking just fine without Ja. Winner 3 in a row, but another team on the downslope, the Nuggets, team that's supposed to be, winning it all. They're supposedly got the MVP, right, man? Everybody's saying it. Jokic is the runaway MVP. No, he's not.
Man, I don't know what it is. Something about you, but you are a Nuggets / Jokic hater, man.
I'm not.
I don't think I've never heard you say a positive thing about that.
I guess that makes me feel bad. I gotta get on my talking good about Jokic, but I actually love his game. But this season, he's not the MVP. I'm just trying to look. He can't win 3 in a row, man. He can't win 3. LeBron is the best
that's the reason
player.
for it, though. Is that the primary reason, or is you got other reasons?
I mean, partially. Yeah, I mean, okay, Embiid and Giannis are playing super dope. They're playing.
I get it, yeah.
So if I'm gonna compare his game to their game, and Embiid demolished him this year. So look, I'm looking at the whole totality of it. Okay. Sure, his team is number 1 in the West. I'll give him that, and he's playing fantastic. I think he's averaging a triple-double or some nonsense.
And they got in the West, they got a good cushion on that 1 seed. You know, even with 3 losses in a row, they got a 4-game cushion.
They're still in great shape, and I'm all about that. But my issue, like I said, even with all they haven't been to the Western Conference Finals. That's never been to the NBA Finals. I need more, and I know the MVP doesn't. It's
a
not
regular season award
about that, but it's about that because it shows. Even just if you include the last 2 years, he hasn't got it done, and that's a culmination of this MVP. I just can't do it, man.
I don't think it's been his fault that he hasn't gotten done because he's always performed.
I got it, but it's some of it's injury.
Some of it's been his team too.
And it's been his team, but
this team is currently the best chance that he has at getting it. I just think the Nuggets as a whole, their team just doesn't translate to the playoffs. That's the one thing I will say about Nikola Jokic is that you will, every time you face the Nuggets in the playoffs, you're going to put him in a pick and roll and you're going to make him choose what he wants to defend and you're going to expose that. Right. That's what the Warriors did to him.
Yeah. He can't defend. And if you make him run all game, you're going to tire him out. So even if he's averaging 33 during the regular season or whatever he's averaging, they're going to cut that down in a running series down to 25. And you know what I mean? They're going to lower his rebounds.
We're just going to need Michael Porter Jr. and Jamal Murray to step it up, man. That's all it is.
That's when
it's going to be on the rest of the team. If the team can take the pressure off of Jokic, to where he doesn't have to go out and get 30, 20, and 10 again, Absolutely. I think they have a better chance.
100%. But the problem is, man, in the playoffs, he's got to step up and they got to step up. And all of it. It's not. I mean, I agree.
We haven't seen that yet. I agree.
We haven't seen that yet. So like I said, he ain't the MVP yet. I can't give him 3, but we're on the MVP talk already, so let's go there real quick. Giannis and Embiid to me are on a trajectory. To stealing this, so to speak, from Jokic, who never had it to me. No, Embiid 7-3 in their last 10 games with obviously Philly, and looking good in those games, right? Obviously, Embiid's the team. 33-10 in the last 10 games is what he's averaging on 54% shooting, right?
Yep.
That's pretty insane. If you, that's insane.
It is, he been on it all season, man, and Embiid's been a killer.
So in the last 10 games, he's averaging 2 more points in that, and he's averaging 2% more from the field. So 55% from the field.
And
35.
he also has a season series advantage. So far, the Sixers are 2-1 against the Bucks.
Yep.
One of those wins, including a comeback win. Man, hey, their next game against each other is April 2nd.
Yep. So hey, but Giannis
goes out.
On the flip side of that as well, 8-2, right, in his last 10, right?
Yep.
Looking good. Plus, and he's averaging, points as well. So 33 points in these last 10, along with 58% from the field, which is crazy because he's also jacking up 54% from three in his last few games. Giannis is, which is.
Do you know how many attempts?
How many attempts? Oh, I don't want to give you that number.
I was going to say, because, that always gets, like if he had like 12 attempts and
towards the playoffs, you notice he kind of
ratchets. You got to take him less. You still take him, but less. It's more efficient that way.
Yeah, he ratchets him down towards the playoffs. As you notice, both last two seasons when they've went, well into the playoffs. So yeah, man, this whole season is coming to a great ending. I'm really liking how it's going to turn out. So we'll see how it all ends. We got a couple teams to watch out for.
Definitely. If you had to choose though, who do you, between those two, who you got for MVP, or who do you think it's going to go to? Not necessarily who do you got, but who do you think it's going to? Embiid, I agree. I think not only does he have like the play and the stats to back it up, but he also has the fact that he's been, I guess you could say, snubbed for 2 years now.
Yeah,
similar to the James Harden thing in like 2018, where it's like, listen, here, just have it. It's like we get.
There's a little bit of that, just not to just.
But he backed it up. Not to say that neither of them deserved it.
Right.
They've definitely been on it this year. In a very tight race, he's showed out. He hasn't given up. He's averaging 35. He's hit game winners. He's had the moments that make people an MVP.
Big time. That's the other side of it. You said it right there. He's had the moments. Name the moment for Jokic. Don't worry, I'll wait.
Man, I don't want to give you too much dead air, so I'm just gonna keep it pushing.
I tell you what,
I feel it. I mean, no, because last year he had his moments. The year that he won, he did have moments that I could give you off the top of my head. We had those 2 game winners back to back. He had the insane stat games. I mean, he's still having good stat games, but
but we're 60 games in. Embiid's got all the moments.
I got Embiid, yeah.
So, but no, look, we got teams really closing out hot towards the end of the season. Lakers struggling to find a way in. We'll see if it comes to work out for them. Who knows? Looking good tonight, up by 30 in the third quarter. And the Nuggets out here getting blasted by the Raptors. That's live. That's happening to you right now.
Actually, I'm keeping up with that game right now. And the score is, if it refreshes, which one is it? 99-111. So they brought it back a little bit, but it's 6 minutes left, so
Ain't looking good. Yeah. And Thunder are trying, man. My Thunder trying. I got the Trey Man autograph ball up there. You see that?
That's that's what's up.
But yeah, man, I got Thunder trying, man. They're trying to come back against the Nets and really going for that 10 spot. So we'll see if that plays out.
Tied with the Lakers and Pelicans right now.
Yep. Yeah. No. So it's a battle out here. I'm telling you, this is gonna be a hot Wild West to end it, man. So
do the Lakers and the Thunder still have a game against each other, or do they play it?
No, I think there's one more game against each other to end the season.
It's gonna be a big game.
Yeah, I believe. Yeah, Thunder Lakers on the 24th. Yeah.
Everyone's tuning into that game.
Yeah. No. Yeah. It's a huge game, right? And then the Timberwolves at the end of the month as well. Another huge game. So this is all. Oh man. So yeah, we'll see how it plays out. You got, man. We got the whole thing figured out. So thanks for watching. I appreciate everybody for tuning in to Set the Record. Cody out here, editor-in-chief, man. If y'all don't know about Cody, man, he out here throwing the stuff at you, man. So follow us on Instagram and Twitter, Set the Record Pod. Like the Facebook page, Set the Record Podcast. 5 stars, y'all. Meditate. Make it go away.